Give to the single back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Craver. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Tebow. Dances away. On the run, deep down the right side. He holds it in, and nobody's close.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Lacy. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. To the air on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That is how you set the tone. 1st and goal, the offense set up in great position. Nice job rushing the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, getting him in the ground, and now getting him in a 2nd down and long situation.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Twelfth play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. The give to the lone running back. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab, it's Owens. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And the Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Direct snap. Creates a little space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And a nice crisp run, great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Finds his man, it's Moore. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he's going to reach for a long one and have to guide it in from the left side, 51 yards out. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to reach for a long one and have to guide it in from the left side, 51 yards out. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the miss, the lead is still 4. And the Hawkeyes will boot it away to start the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the right. Got him in the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Might be calling a hot route. Second down, he'll throw it. Quarterback moving. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Warriors!
And if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And a finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Tebow. He's going for the big play. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle, it's Lacy. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And I love the angle route, whether it's man or zone. If you throw it with timing and you wait for it to develop, most of the time it's going to come open. Great job by the quarterback seeing it, hitting the running back.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. To the air, it's Tebow. He wants to go deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He'll take another shot here. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him! Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That is a nice job by the defense in a sudden change type situation. The play before, you just gave up a big completion down the field. So you got to try to stop the bleeding right away up front. Your pass rush comes through for you and you create a negative play.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They'll go with a direct snap. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Man, you go from perfect position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to run this out. I'm going to win to, man, now I got to put my defense back on the field, and anything can happen, right, in football, and you can catch breaks, and so now you got to go out and earn it. You had this thing under wraps.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. loose on the right. He's at the 10, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Getting set for the point after. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on, an electrifying pass play that covered 93 yards to the house. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Tebow. Looking to the big tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And that's the first time the big fella's made a play. Like, this offense is built around his dynamic playmaking ability. That's usually a big part of what they do. It's not a surprise that they're losing in the fourth quarter because they haven't gotten him involved yet.
Wants to go up top on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
To the air. It's Tebow. He wants a big play here late. He's got it on the outside. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Galloway. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Rush is on him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Iowa!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. They'll go to the air. Buys a little time with his feet. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Inside the 50. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick 2, as it were. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He might want another play. Here's the pressure. Fires on the move. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
They're dealing with a second and long. To throw, it's Mendoza. Here comes the heat. Going right and going deep. He's got it along the sideline. Finds a seam. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.